Mhm. Okay, we are live. I don't know why I always say we as if I'm multiple people, but I'm live. I didn't plan on streaming early today, so I'm gonna use you guys as a mirror real quick to fix my hair. I just got back from a longer walk with Oscar. We went to a little park and we walked along the riverside because it's a very nice area in summer with all the trees, so you get a lot of shade, which is good in the Tennessee heat because it is hot, my friends, and humid, but not too humid anymore. It's gotten a little bit better, but it's still really, really hot outside. So it's usually at my usual streaming time, so we'll see if people are even gonna show up, because usually I stream more in the evenings and not early like this. Hi, welcome back. Good morning. I'm doing pretty good. I'm making some coffee right now, and with my French press, just cheap way to make coffee. I just buy coffee beans and then I will blend them in my mixer or grind them in my mixer, and then I just store them in a little container. And I make a fresh batch every week or so, just so it tastes better, I guess. How are you doing? What are you up to on this beautiful weekend? Or I hope it's a beautiful weekend for you too. It's really nice here at the moment, although it's a little bit too hot for my taste, but I'm not gonna complain. There's worse things out there, right? So what I heard is that when you make coffee in a French press, you should never boil the water fully. Like, you should always have it below boiling point so the beans don't burn. So you shouldn't have your water too hot if you make coffee with a French press. But I'm not an expert, so. Hi Tanya, welcome. Hi Ender. Are you the Enderman from Minecraft? I'm gonna clean that thing a little bit. What's everyone up to? Uh-oh. There might be a possible troll in our chat. Watch out, everyone. Oh no. Oh no, Chloe. Okay, so we got the coffee, and now I'm gonna make. Oh shoot. Oh, I love it. I'm gonna try to use something from the dishwasher, but the dishwasher hasn't been running, so now I gotta wash it by hand. Oh well. The husband wants a porridge, so I'm making a little oatmeal real quick. Good thing I got my water kettle. So handy. You just boil the water in the kettle, then you can make tea and coffee and oatmeal all at the same time. Saves you getting a pot dirty, and yeah, it's awesome. Everyone needs a water kettle in their life if you don't have one yet. It saves you so much time, and it's just very convenient. That was one of the first things I did when I came here to America from Germany. I bought a water kettle. And after this, I'm just gonna make it's like a very traditional German dish. It's potatoes and carrots, and then you just boil them together basically. So it's a very cheap meal. I definitely grew up on that one. And I did call it peasant food, and I don't mean it in a derogatory term or way. It's just a very medieval kind of food. That's why I called it like that, just because it's something people back then ate as a cheap meal with a lot of carbs, and it's tasty. So definitely a meal that old farmers back then ate in the medieval times, or peasants, as they were called back then. But now I'm gonna make a oatmeal real quick for the husband because he requested. Hi Maria, welcome. Get my oats. And I always say that, I know I repeat myself, but when you buy oats, make sure it's organic if you can. I mean, organic is way more expensive, unfortunately, than normal oats, because oats are usually very cheap, but when they're organic, they're kind of on the pricey side. But oats just tend to have a lot of pesticides, glyphosates in it, so they're really contaminated. So here it says on this label, glyphosate free. So something, if you want to pay attention to what you put in your body, it's definitely a tip I have. But yeah, it is annoyingly expensive for no reason. Gotta love my water kettle. A German's best friend. Okay. Good coffee. Oatmeal. I'm just gonna let this soak. It's just gonna be plain. Today is really gonna be peasant style food. Although back then they probably didn't have coffee, but I'm sure they had oatmeal. I really want to look into that and make like a week of cooking with traditional ingredients, like kind of like medieval times food. I think that would be interesting, just to reset my palate. Is it called palate? Like my taste buds, you know, just to make me like less, just to give them a little reset, basically. I think that would be really cool. I hope I can last a week before I cheat and eat some ice cream, but I would like to try it. Okay, let's get started with our potatoes and carrots. Get them out of the fridge. I still have this one potato and I just couldn't eat it because it looks like a heart, so I kind of didn't dare to eat it, which is silly because it will just go bad eventually, so I have to eat it anyway. So I guess it's getting a little squishy. Hi Ali, good to see you too. Here, a heart for you, Ali, potato heart. This is a German's heart made out of potato. So yeah, I had that for a while, but I kind of don't want to eat it because it's so cute. So maybe I'll eat it next time. I just can't. I know, it's silly. So now we're peeling the potatoes and the carrots, and then usually what my grandma always did, she would just cut it in cubes and then boil it together. And then put a fried egg on top. So, you know, the highlight of every peasant's week was just having an egg on top of their food, because meat was expensive back then. But people did have eggs because most farmers had chickens back then. They were easy to keep and were cheap. How are you doing, Ali? How's your weekend going? Saha in Arabic means good meal. Saha? Or is it, do I pronounce it right? Or is it Saha? Saha? Fandi, what's up? Are you confused? Did you see the thing? Open your door, Fandi. I left you a surprise. Where's my pot? Don't tell me you have to... Oh, of course. I have to wash the pot. Every time I try to cook something, The dishwasher has not cleaned it. How's your weekend going, Fundy? What are you up to? I need new dishwasher soap. Dish soap, not dishwasher soap. Dish liquid, that's what you say here in America. Sacha? Oh, Fundy, you're a moderator too, I forgot. I can't believe how many moderators we have here already. The live streams just exponentially grew, so we had so many live streams where my moderators weren't there, so I just asked someone that I know for longer to be a moderator, and then another person became a moderator, and another person, and now we're just, I think we're like 10 moderators or 11. So always good to have one of you guys here at the front. Thank you, Ali. Going out with my friends after a few minutes. Cool, nice. Enjoy. It's evening time for you, right, Ali? Hey, Denny, how funny. I just talked about moderators, so funny that you just showed up in that moment. I feel like I kind of summoned you. So whenever I'm in trouble and I need a moderator here, I'm just going to summon Danny. How are you doing, Danny? Are you good? Nice. How's life going? What have you been up to the last couple days or weeks? I feel like I haven't heard from you. Like what's going on in your life? It's 7 p.m. Nice, okay. So, hold on, in Germany it's 18. So in Germany it's 6 p.m. Almost 6 p.m. So you guys are an hour early from Germany, Ali. Insane days of work today and tomorrow. I'm free. I'm glad that you're free. Yeah, work sucks, doesn't it? Just takes the life out of you. It's such a weird concept that society developed that thing that everyone needs to go to work to sustain their lives. I feel like it would have been so much smarter if we all just, but I don't know how that would work because we kind of would need some common income and some taxes, and yeah, I guess that's the only option that we have, that people go to work and pay taxes and all that. But yeah, I wish it was like back then where everyone just had their own farmstead, self-sufficient, or trades with their neighbors. You know, I have chickens, you have vegetables, someone has fruits, and then we just exchange goods and call that life, you know, without having to go to work every day for like 8 hours, 10 hours, and then have 2 days of the week where we can just rest so we're able to go back to work the next day. Yeah, look at this, like all the moderators. I'm telling you, I just summoned you all because I literally just talked about how many moderators we have on this channel and how I just realized how many we had. Because yesterday I was like, when I uploaded my new YouTube video, I went through my dashboard, like the channel dashboard, and then I looked into the moderator section, and I was so shocked to see, and like in a positive way, how many moderators we had. I thought it was like 6 or 7, but it's like 12. So yeah, and in this moment the whole chat is blue. Are you at work, Rap? You can listen. Yeah. Don't let your boss hear. I'm glad you're free tomorrow too, Danny, and I'm glad it's the weekend too, so yes, yay, the weekend. I'm addicted to work. You're addicted to work? Oh wow, that's a good addiction to have. That's not gonna happen to me, I guess. I could see that when it comes to being self-employed. If I was my own boss, you know, if YouTube was my job, for example, I would probably be addicted to work too. But if it's for like a company or some thing I'm not really like, you know, just like a normal job, 9-to-5 job, I don't think I would be addicted to work. But it's a good thing, Danny. That means you're very motivated. Work is my hobby, so it's not work. Oh, nice. Now I'm curious what you do for work. I want that job too. That sounds fun. Hi, Shuriken. The morning goes well. We just got back from our walk, and I'm just making some some medieval peasant food, German peasant food, that my grandma taught me. And it's just 3 ingredients basically when you don't consider spices, but it doesn't really have many spices, to be honest. Technically it is 1 more ingredient that I don't have today, so it is carrots, potatoes, water doesn't count as an ingredient, I guess, salad. My grandma would always serve it with a salad, but a special kind of salad, so it's like a carrot and potato mash kind of, but more chunky. And then on top goes a fried egg, or a sunny side up egg, or over easy, shuriken, as I learned from you yesterday. And usually on the side we would have endivian salad, that's the name. So it's like, we don't have that here in America, but it's a very common salad in Germany. It is super bitter, so it's kind of yucky. As a kid especially, you wouldn't like it, but it kind of grew on me later on. It's like super bitter, and it's good for your liver. So everything that's bitter in general is good for your liver usually. So here's your oatmeal and your coffee. I made coffee in the French press. Here's your coffee. No problem. Kein Problem, Schatzi. Fundy says hi. Everyone says hi. I got the whole moderator squad here. Almost, not all. But the chat is blue right now. Don't worry, Ami. At the moment I have around 400 moderators. You have 400 moderators? What the hell? That's great. Good for you. I actually need to scoot already. Take care, folks. See you back in a bit. Bye, Shuriken. Have a good weekend if I don't see you later. Enjoy your Saturday, and hope to see you later tomorrow. Yeah, I'm streaming tomorrow. I think I announced that, but I don't even know what we're doing tomorrow. We'll find out. Hug him for me. I gave him a pat on the back. I hope that counts. Have a good day, Shuriken. Thanks for tuning in. Tuning in like a tuna.
Are oats healthy?
Yeah.
Like, what's like the...
Oats?
Yeah.
I think they have a lot of zinc and minerals. I don't know if they have iron. I could imagine that they have iron, but I think they have a lot of zinc and potential magnesium.
Did you put anything in it besides oats?
No, just oats. But yeah, oats are a little tricky because the normal oats that are not organic have a lot of pesticides and glyphosates. So you're doing probably more harm than good if you eat those. Well, I don't know. Just my opinion. Or I watched a documentary about how contaminated oats are with glyphosates and all that. But the ones that we have are glyphosate free. Certified. 8 times more expensive though, but well, hey, we don't have glyphosates, yay. But I probably have them in here in the potatoes and everything else that I'm eating. But wow, Danny, that's impressive. You got 400 moderators. So that means that you have 400 like core viewers. I have a famous mod here, Danny the Stinker.
Pretty cool.
He has 400 moderators, that's crazy. Insane in the membrane. I'm learning all the cool slang from the hubby. Hey, can you get me those other 2 red potatoes out of the fridge, please? I'm making German peasant food. My grandma taught me that. They ate that during the war times too. But back then she told me in the really hard times they were happy when they even had a potato. So sometimes my grandma would go to the neighbor's farm and just ask for one potato that they could share with the family. Pretty rough. And then I look at the things I'm complaining about and I'm like, oh, well, maybe my life isn't too bad after all. Right? I'm kind of digging the Saturday morning streams. It's really chill. When it's in the evening or the afternoon, it's hard to catch up with the chat sometimes, and I can't really engage very well. But Saturday mornings seem to be a good time. And I wasn't even planning on streaming today. I was thinking about doing it tomorrow, but I was like, why not share my grandma's recipe with y'all real quick? And it's not gonna take very long. So basically I'm just gonna peel all those taters and I don't know why I say taters, acting like I was born in America in the South. Potatoes, Kartoffeln, as you say in Germany. Then the carrots, and then I'm just gonna cook it and fry the egg, and we're done. So easy peasy. There's not enough potatoes. Should I do more? No, I'm too lazy. This has to suffice. The only annoying thing, I said that last time I think, when I do live streams, is that I am not allowed to put any music into the background or have like background music on. So, kitchen ASMR it is, I guess. But I know there's some people that enjoy having like some chill background sound like that. There's YouTubers that actually have hour-long streams or videos, not just streams, where they just sit on their desk and study and have their, or they're cooking in the kitchen and they don't say a word and they literally just have that. So it's for people that want to have the feeling that they don't live alone, so they basically turn it on their TV so it sounds like there's someone else in the house with them, which can be really soothing, I assume, especially in the evening. But I got my cats for background sounds in the evening. That's when they get crazy and run around. I need to film that for you all one day. It's funny. Oh shoot, I didn't even, hi Sammy, welcome back. How are you doing? Yeah, I didn't plan on streaming today, so I didn't even check my battery status, but it's kind of low. Hi Michael, wie geht's? Grüße nach Deutschland aus Tennessee. Schön dich zu sehen. Alles gut in Deutschland? Wie ist das Wetter? Habt ihr es auch so warm wie wir? Hier ist es sehr heiß aktuell. Alles gut? Das ist gut. Das freut mich. Hast du Pläne fürs Wochenende? Du bist aus Schleswig-Holstein, oder? Habe ich mir richtig gemerkt, hoffentlich. I am from Germany, but I live in America, in Tennessee, currently. It's Sami. Ich habe es mal geschafft, deinen Stream. Ja, freut mich. Wir haben dich schon vermisst. Okay. Ich glaube, wir haben gerade keine. Ja, ganz genau. Nice. Schön, schön. Schleswig-Holstein ist toll. Da könnte ich mir auch vorstellen zu wohnen. Oder zumindest mal wieder in Urlaub zu gehen. Da habe ich immer sehr gute Erinnerungen dran an Schleswig-Holstein. Wir waren früher immer mit der Familie auf Amrum oder Langeoog, Norderney und so weiter. Ich mache gerade Möhrenpampe, Michael. Oder Karottenpampe wahrscheinlich, sagt man bei euch eher. Kennst du das? Es ist mit Karotten, Kartoffeln, Endiviensalat ursprünglich, aber ich habe keinen Endiviensalat. Und Spiegelei obendrauf. Ich hatte Lust auf traditionelles Essen heute. Wie es meine Oma gemacht hat. Hi Saga! I am cooking, it's called Möhrenpampe in German. I don't know if that is an appropriate term to call it. I don't know if that word is like a bad word. So please forgive me since I don't know. So I'm just gonna call it potato and carrot mash with fried egg on top. That's a very... Michael, would you say it's like a peasant food? Ich habe es Bauernessen genannt, nicht abwertend gemeint, sondern einfach nur, weil es tatsächlich ein Essen war, was früher die Bauern gegessen haben. Eine Mettwurst? Bestimmt. Habe ich noch nie mit Mettwurst gegessen. Ich kenne es nur mit Endiviensalat und Spiegelei. Ein schön bitterer Endiviensalat. Du kennst es bestimmt, Michael. Magst du Endiviensalat? Ich weiß, dass viele Menschen es nicht mögen. We're just talking about traditional German food right now in German. Sorry, I should switch back to English since most people here don't speak German. So maybe we'll have a few more Germans in a little bit or not. Kann man auch sagen? Okay. Ja, manchmal weiß man ja nicht, ob man gewisse Wörter noch sagen kann. Ich weiß eben nicht, ob das von dem, du weißt, woher es stammt. Aber ich nehme es mal fast an, jetzt wo ich mehr drüber nachdenke. Wobei, ich wüsste gar nicht, wie die Korrelation wäre zu Karotten und dem gewissen Wort. Müsste man mal nachforschen. Muss ich mich nachher mal reinlesen. So, das ist schon interessant manchmal. Almost there. We're just gonna peel the potato, cut the carrots. Hey, Schatzi. Schatzi. Schatz. Can you do me a favor real quick? Can you get me my charger? Because my phone is almost empty and I at least want to finish the meal and show the final result, even though it's not going to look super appetizing. Carrots. Yes. I was just wondering if ich nur gefragt, ob Möhren, ob das noch angemessen ist zu sagen, weil ich eben nicht weiß, wie die Herkunft von dem Wort ist. Es könnte ja sein, dass es von einem gewissen Wort abstammt, was nicht so gut wäre, wenn ich das verwenden würde, sag ich mal. Handschuh. Thank you. So, in Germany, sometimes we call things very simple, like very literal. So, Handschuh, as Fandi just said, means hand shoe, which is a glove for us. So gloves are called hand shoes in German. Isn't that cute? I don't know how to put my phones on hold. Please hold up, Mr. Phone. I'll figure this out. Sorry, guys. Wow. Okay, I'll put something here on this side. And I'll fix my phone. Isn't it a cozy stream right now? So chill. Uh-oh. How am I gonna fix my phone with the charger down there? I wish die guten Stühle von Ikea hast du gleich erkannt, oder? Wie heißen die nochmal? Ach, die haben doch bestimmt einen Namen, den man kennt. Pyong or something? Michael just, he's a German as well. He recognized the IKEA chairs. You know what? I'm just gonna put my phone here. Whatever. Ta-da! This has to suffice for now. Once the battery is a little bit more charged, I will give you a better angle. But now this is what we're working with, y'all. Sehr witzig, dass du die Stühle erkannt hast, Michael. Now I'm scared to grab my chopping board because I have to move this whole construction here. Uh-oh. Don't move, phone, please don't move. I guess it's working. Ja, so ähnlich. Ja, irgendwas mit P. Pyong. Muss ich nochmal nachgucken. Die habe ich letztes Jahr bestellt im Winter, weil ich unsere Stühle von zu Hause vermisst habe und es so der Stuhl ist, mit dem ich aufgewachsen bin quasi, zum Fernsehen gucken. Also habe ich den hier auch gekauft. Ist ein bisschen teurer hier in Amerika, glaube ich, als in Deutschland. IKEA is a little bit more expensive here as in Germany, than in Germany because it's just less normal here. It's more rare that you have an IKEA here. So you really have only a handful of IKEAs, I think, in America, or probably 2 handful. But we bought ours. I think they were delivered, and then I have some stuff here that's also from IKEA that we bought in Colorado when we went hiking in Colorado, and then on the way back we went to IKEA to buy a bunch of stuff. It wasn't the best idea because we had to drive all the way back from Colorado with the stuff from IKEA from Denver. So we drove back 16 or 17 hours, and we have a small car, so the stuff was all in the back seat, right? And I was sitting in a passenger seat, but I had to sit like this because there was so much stuff that I had to push my seat forward like this. So that was fun. I will always remember that. Driving 16 hours like this was just very, very interesting. Dünne Karotten? Ja, oder? Those are definitely very thin carrots. I agree. Who else likes raw carrots? Gibt es bei euch Ikea? Hier nicht. Du musst es bestellen für sehr hohe Liefergebühren, weil es gibt nur ganz, ganz wenige Ikeas hier. Hi, Sie. Ich glaube, der nächste hier ist ganz unten in Memphis. Und dann in St. Louis gibt es noch mal einen. Auch ein paar Stunden entfernt. 5 Stunden entfernt oder so. Also ja, nicht so einfach mit Ikea hier. Deswegen, als wir in Colorado waren, I'm gonna switch back to English. Michael, you understand English well, right? So I can speak in English, I hope. So yeah, when we were in Denver, we just bought a lot of stuff at IKEA. And like I said, I regretted it a little bit later. Okay. because the car was really full. Driving all the way back. I feel like the pollen is my allergies are really kicking in again. Something is blooming right now. I don't know what it is. I'm not very well versed with what is blooming when here in Tennessee. I know that in Germany, but not here in America, not yet. I have to look more into that. Hi, Zapsi. Okay, we're almost done. I'm turn on the stove already. Gesundheit. Also, when someone sneezes, in Germany we don't say bless you, we say Gesundheit, it just means health, so we just be like, health. It's kind of weird to think about it. Or before we eat, we say guten Appetit, just means good appetite. So, I don't know why we say that. Hast du dich jemals gefragt, Michael, warum wir immer guten Appetit sagen? Klingt schon fast so, als würde das Essen nicht schmecken und man müsste sich guten Appetit wünschen, damit es runtergeht. Oder? Ein bisschen komisch. Because here in America you don't say anything like good appetite or bon appetit or maybe enjoy your meal, but even that I feel like it's pretty rare. Kannst du Eintopf kochen? Ja, ich glaube schon. Ich mache gern Linseneintopf oder Gulasch, Hühnerfrikassee. Ich persönlich esse sehr viel vegetarisch oder hauptsächlich vegetarisch, aber ich habe mit meinem Mann einen Kompromiss geschlossen, dass ich ab und zu mal was mit Fleisch koche, weil er eben nicht rein vegetarisch sein will. Und wir haben uns dazu entschlossen, dass wir vielleicht zweimal im Monat so ein Gericht machen, was ein bisschen aufwendiger ist, wie Gulasch, Eintopf, Hühnerfrikassee und so weiter. Ich liebe Eintöpfe auch, ja. Was ist dein Lieblingseintopf, Michael? What's your favorite? Sorry guys, we're just talking about German food and German stews or crock-pot meals. Deine Frau kann es echt gut? Sehr schön, das freut mich. Ja, Eintöpfe sind toll. Definitiv. So. And usually for this, my grandma would use a little bit of milk with the mashed potato and carrots, but I'm gonna do it like super peasant style and not use any of that. So just gonna be water. Bohnen. Was für Art von Bohnen? Meinst du grüne Bohnen? Ich liebe grüne Bohnen. Oh, kann ich jeden Tag essen. Oder Erbsen, Karotten, Erbsenmöhren. Ich wollte demnächst mal ein Video machen. I would like to make a video soon. Once I cleaned up my fridge, I have to reorganize my whole fridge and stuff, and I want to get rid of all the stuff that's still in there. But once that is done, I want to film a video where I'm cooking just German food for an entire week for me and my husband. And I might do some stews too. Ich mache auch ein paar Eintöpfe dann in dem Video. So yeah, I think that would be really fun and cool. So I'll be able to cook more German and just act like I'm back in Germany for a week. Ich habe schon Müsli gekauft und ein paar Sachen zum Frühstück. Grießbrei habe ich noch da und wollte wahrscheinlich Spätzle machen, Kartoffelsalat, Linsensuppe, was noch? Hühnerfrikassee vielleicht oder Gulasch. But yeah, I think that would be fun. Ich tatsächlich habe einige Jahre vegan gelebt. Hier in Tennessee ist es nicht ganz so einfach. Also bin ich von vegan auf vegetarisch wieder hier in Amerika und esse ab und zu Eier und Feta-Käse oder sowas wie Schmand. Einfach aus dem Grund, dass hier, selbst wenn man hier unterwegs ist, selbst wenn man nur Pommes isst, sind die oft nicht vegan. Hier in dem ländlicheren Teil von Tennessee, here in the rural area, we're talking about eating vegan or vegetarian here in America. So if you're here in a more rural countryside of America, it's definitely a little bit harder to be a full-on vegan, so vegetarian is more doable. So yeah, vegetarian it is for me. But like I said, since my husband likes to have meat once in a while, like he likes eating vegetarian too, so it's not an issue for him, but we compromised on having like a meal with some meat like once in a while, like once a month or so. Mein Bruder hat das auch mal gemacht, ist ihm aber nicht gut bekommen, ist jetzt wieder Fleischesser. Ja, es kann ein bisschen am Anfang vor allem hart sein für die Verdauung, weil es sehr, sehr viele Ballaststoffe sind und daran muss man sich natürlich erstmal gewöhnen. Für mich hat es auch eine Weile gedauert, als ich zum ersten Mal vegan war. Ja, man muss sich auf jeden Fall dran gewöhnen. Also die Verdauung wird auf jeden Fall sehr stark angeregt, sag ich mal. Sieht auch nicht gut aus. Ja, und man muss natürlich mehr essen quasi, weil viele Dinge, kommt drauf an, was man isst. Also wenn man sich gesund ernährt und nicht nur Pommes und sowas isst, dann muss man tatsächlich schon auch mehr essen, als man gewöhnt ist. Einfach mehr Volumen, sag ich mal, damit man seine Kalorien aufrechterhält. Hi Wahid, I'm doing good. How about yourself? I'm sorry for switching back from English to German, but we got a German friend here in the channel, so in the chat, and sometimes I enjoy speaking German, to be honest. So, danke Michael, dass ich mal wieder ein bisschen Deutsch sprechen kann. Freut mich. And sorry for everyone I can't understand. My carrots are cooking and my potatoes. Jetzt vermisse ich Eintöpfe. Hühnerfrikassee, Gulasch, Königsberger Klopse. Kennst du das, Michael? Das war immer so ein Standardgericht bei uns zu Hause. Königsberger Klopse, Erbsen und Möhren mit Kartoffelbrei, Käsespätzle manchmal. I'm from Germany, Wahid. How about yourself? And I live in America. Hi Siam. Oh ja, Königsberger Klopse war schon immer mein Lieblingsgericht. Immer wenn ich von der Uni nach Hause gekommen bin, hat mein Papa ist Koch, ich weiß nicht, ob du das weißt, Michael, habe ich dir wahrscheinlich schon mal erzählt in einem anderen Stream, hat er immer Königsberger Klopse für mich gekocht, als ich nach Hause gekommen bin. Das war immer das Highlight meines Monats, wenn ich einmal im Monat nach Hause gefahren bin und dann Königsberger Klopse bekommen habe. No, Wahid. This is not a burglar. This is my husband. He lives with me. So I'm not single. I'm sorry. Sehr lecker, yes. Hi, Shuriken. Sorry, I'm just talking in German right now a little bit. We got a German friend here. We're just talking about German foods because I'm making some peasant food today that my grandma taught me, and so we just started talking about stews and yeah, just German foods that we really like, and me wanting to make a video about me cooking German food for an entire week for me and my husband. So maybe you guys will learn a few recipes from that, or if you want to try them out, that would make my German heart happy. My German potato heart. I had a potato, I bought that months ago. I was like in one of the potato bags, but it's so cute that I can't eat it, so I'm just gonna keep it for a little bit longer. I just think it's cute. Thank you. Greetings back to Bangladesh. Thank you, Wahid. I appreciate it. Welcome to the community, Siam and Wahid. Klar, kein Problem, Michael. Bis demnächst, hat mich gefreut. Liebe Grüße und genieß das Wetter und ja, das Wochenende generell. Und ich hoffe, du isst heute auch was Leckeres. Bis dann. Tschüss, Michael. That is a potato heart, isn't it? It's so cute. Especially as a German, I'm scared to eat it because I don't know. I feel like I have to bury it in the ground. I can't eat it. Although maybe if I eat it, it becomes part of me. You know. Maybe I'm just being silly and I should just eat it. It looks like a little bit like a crooked heart or like a little weird heart, but it's still a heart. It's cute. But yeah, potatoes are cooking. Not much I can do right now. We can fry the egg because we need an egg on top. And usually you would eat a very bitter salad with it too, but let's skip that part. I don't even know if I could buy that here in America. I've never. Sure I can. There's something about you. Whenever you're in the stream, my cat loves to be up here. I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying there's something about you that Rusty can sense that you're here. Because I feel like it's like a pattern. Whenever you're in a stream, Rusty comes up here. Rusty. Good thing I'm already done with the chopping and the cooking, so the stuff is already boiling in a pot, so I don't have to use this kitchen counter anymore for cooking. Thanks, White. Appreciate it. But if you bury it, it may grow more hearts. True. Imagine just having a whole harvest of potato hearts. How cute would that be? But the thing is, I could never eat them, right? So that would be, I don't know if that would be good, because then I would just have like all the potato hearts, but I couldn't eat them. Am I comfy? Rusty, it's just potatoes. You want to sniff the potatoes? He's curious about what I'm cooking. Rusty, it's potatoes. You can't eat that. You can sniff. Come on. You're being... Did you hear that meow? That sounded like a balloon losing some air. It's squeaking. Right now I fill up your water. I'm being so dramatic. Like once the water, like a little bit of the water is gone, like a millimeter, they're acting like they're in the Sahara Desert and they're not gonna drink for months. Here you go. The water is full again. They're always in emergency mode. Thank you, Siam. I like my cat too. He's a cutie for sure. Rusty is a good boy, I'm telling you. The cats have some kind of telepathy. I feel like that is true, yes. Staring at the water. I just refilled the water. It is so cute when I'm gonna show you that actually. Let me get some ice cubes. Rusty loves looking at ice cubes in the water. So let's do that. Don't mind the mess in my house, by the way. Yep. So here's the little water tower. Ice cubes. What's up with you? Little screeching owl. You're a barn owl. Did you know that? You're an owl. You look like an owl, not like a cat. You're a barn owl. Yeah. Or a screeching owl. They love looking at the ice cubes. They are a cute cat couple. They always love to cuddle together. You should. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, guess what? I'm not feeding you. You just had food. Rusty's looking at the ice cubes, Shatsi. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So cute. You like the ice cubes, Rusty? He's drinking. Cold, huh? You should have seen that. My little cat, she was just biting into my phone, like into my camera with her little canine teeth. Such a rascal. My day is going pretty good, Siam. We just went on a little walk this morning with the dog, and it was really hot actually, but yeah, it was nice. Now we're back home. I'm just cooking some food. I'm gonna get rid of some water because it can't have too much water. This, yeah, just making some food now. A little hungry. Oh, shoot. How's y'all's day going? And I have to remember to clean the oven actually before I do the German cooking video, because I will probably need the oven at least once or twice. Lady loves fresh water, so if her water is more than an hour old, she'll sometimes just sit by it and make eye contact until you refresh it. Really? How cute. I love that. I love how old cats or animals have their attitudes, and they know they get their way anyways because they're cute, and I feel like the older they are, the more rights they have, right, in the house. So yeah, that is sweet. I love that. I would like to meet Lady. She seems like a really cool girl. Doing not bad down here. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. And I'm glad the storms didn't get to you yesterday. I just saw Ryan Hall coming on again. I feel like he's online or he's streaming every day at the moment. But luckily, we are pretty much spared here. For the last couple of weeks, actually, we didn't really have any crazy weather. I am from Germany, Siam, and I live in America now. So yeah, in Tennessee, but I'm originally from Germany. How about yourself? Where you said Bangladesh, right? If I'm not wrong. Shuriken, do you know if Marco's streaming? Because yesterday I missed his stream. I didn't get a notification. For some reason I don't get notified anymore when he's streaming. So I either just see it by coincidence or once he's already done with his stream. So I'm wondering if he's streaming right now. Potatoes are looking good. I think we can almost start the eggs, frying the eggs. And yeah, Lady is just like a lot of old people. She doesn't worry about too much anymore. She's hungry. In particular, she'll be shameless. Cute. Yeah, I have one of those here too, and he's not even old, but he's very shameless when it comes to food. He'll do everything to get to it. He's still looking at the ice cubes, by the way. Salut Karim. Un peu. Je parle un peu. I'll show you. Are you still looking at ice cubes? You're so cool, huh? They're getting smaller and smaller and just floating around like little fishies. Yeah, whenever he's going crazy or I feel like he's bored, I put some ice cubes into his water and he just sits there and stares at them until they're gone. You want some apple cider? Sure. Wait. Oh, Mountain Dew. You found the Mountain Dew. Nice. I was like wondering what those emojis are supposed to mean. Now I get it. Yes, I put your Mountain Dew at your door. My friend Fundy here is slightly obsessed with Mountain Dew, so I dropped off a Mountain Dew at his house. And I am from Germany, Karim. But I am in USA right now, so I am German living in the USA. Dans l'état unit. What is USA in French? No, état unit is something else. It's Arabic countries, right? I'm not sure that Marco has a stream planned. I don't know either. I know that usually he streams Saturday afternoons, I think. So yeah, that's why I was like, I'm just gonna stream early so it's not gonna clash with his streams, because I know we have some overlap there with moderators. Where are you from, Karim? Are you from Canada? Nice to meet you too. And here, Siam, it is about to be lunchtime. It's almost 12. And how about Bangladesh? Bangladesh is, in my head, I'm always in Europe when I'm going through the world map. So now I'm in America, so I have to think different. So you're this side. So you'll be later. Are you from France? Nice. Bienvenue on my channel, Karim. France, I love France. I grew up at the border to France, close to Strasbourg or Mulhouse, or Basel in Switzerland. So I'm from the French border actually. The village where I grew up in was divided by a river, and behind the river was France. So sometimes I would swim over the river or across the river to go to France, and swim back just as a joke, you know. But there's also a bridge close to where I live where you can just walk over to France from Germany, so that is really neat. And buy some good cheese over there and some good bread. So that's what I like to do on the weekends. Here in Bangladesh it's 10:42 p.m. Oh, it's nighttime. Okay, wow. I was thinking the wrong way. You can just call me Rika. Hi, Fiasmi. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. I hope you're having a good weekend. What is everyone up to? Hi, Wasim. Welcome back. Merci. Delia, Karim. I delivered the goods. Someone delivered goods at my house. I'm doing good. How about yourself, Wasim? I always say I'm between 18 and 66 years old, and you can choose. I'm just keeping some things to myself, like job and age and stuff like that. Just for privacy reasons, you know. YouTube is already, you're pretty much exposed on YouTube, so I'm keeping some information to myself. Oscar, you wanna see it? Oscar, you're cute. My dog just showed up like this. You want your toy? Okay. My dog had a surgery, so when I can't watch him, because he's nibbling on his wounds sometimes, and that's really dangerous. So when I can't watch him, he'll have to wear his cone for the time I'm cooking, and he hates it. I would hate it too, to be honest. I wouldn't like to wear this. A good guess, Siam. I appreciate that. I'm gonna check my door real quick and see how what I got. One of my friends dropped off something at my house. I have a dog, yes. There you go. This is my dog, my little goblin. Shit. He's so cute with his cone, I can't. His ears. Do you all have dogs? Does anyone have cats, dogs, or any other animals? Donkeys, goats, snakes. I got 1 dog and 2 kitties. I'm gonna fry my eggs now. Thank you. He is a cutie for sure. Shotzi, I know this is so big for you, the cone, huh? You're almost done with it. Your stuff is healing really well. So in a few days you should be able to walk around normal again, and his stitches will be out and everything has healed pretty well. Right, Chatsy? Yeah. Mr. O had to be relegated to the cone of shame. The cone of shame, yeah. I guess. Look at his ears from the side. He looks like a pig. A cute one. Like in a good way. I love pigs, you know that, Oscar. So that's a compliment. Hey Jay. No, not my buddy in a cone. Thank you. I'm from Germany, Wasim, but I live in America. He's so sleepy. You do like a goblin right now, a little bit, Oscar, in a good way again. How are you doing, Jay? How's the weekend going? Did you recover from your Nashville trip and from your guys' trip? The Cone of Shame. Yeah, I like that name for sure. Y'all are smart. Y'all are so funny and witty. Yeah. He's very confused right now with that cone on. He doesn't know what to do. But he is getting his stitches out in a couple days. And since I can't watch him right now when I'm cooking, you know, I'm scared he'll nibble. So he has to wear his cone for a couple minutes. But it should be okay, because some dogs wear it all day, right, when they're by themselves. So you got the luxury of us monitoring you, Oscar. You have 2 dogs, Wasim? Nice, cute. What's their names? Everything is good. I'm glad to hear that. Very good. Oh, Oscar, are you scared? You don't like the cone? No, this is not nice. Should I take it off? Let me get his toy. Yeah. Can you see it? Ta-da! It's not easy playing with the toy with the cone on, huh? You know what? I'm just gonna keep an eye on you. You win. I feel bad for you. He wins. Cone of shame. Be gone. Be free, my little friend. How's freedom? Is it good? Here, it's gone. See? Hello, everyone, from Oscar. I know. I'm sorry I showed you with your cone on. Was that shameful? Were you embarrassed a little bit? It looked really good, Oscar. It looked really cool. Don't worry. There you go. I feel bad for the little man. He looks so despondent in contrast to his usual upbeat demeanor. Yeah, that's why I had to take it off. I just can't see him like that. I hate it. So, oh, Schatzi, you got your sheep? Come. He got his little lamb chop. Oscar, this is the wall. You're walking into the wall. You gotta go backwards. Go backwards. Backwards. Beep, 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 beep. Yep, backwards. You got it. Come on, you gotta walk backwards. Oscar, I'm over here. Oscar, backwards. Yep, backwards. Almost. Turn around. Turn around. Oscar, is dementia kicking in a little bit, huh? Nein, Schatzi. It's actually a little bit sad, but I just have to laugh about it to make it less sad for me when he has his little old man moments. Schatz, you want to sit on your bed or are you just staring at the wall now? Okay, I'll just let you sit there, okay? You'll figure it out. Let me put the bed behind you. So, maybe if I push it here, he'll sit in. There you go. Oh, cozy. Oh, cozy. Well, I'm just giving you the option here. I think he's a little embarrassed now and he's acting like he just wanted to sit on the ground in that corner. He's just acting like that was his initial plan. So I feel like Oscar gets embarrassed pretty easily, and it's the feeling I get sometimes from him. When he trips outside, when he didn't see something or he like bumps into something, I feel like he gets embarrassed about that too. So yeah, poor fella. My dog's name is Oscar. See, I'm hungry. I think I'm going to go order some ribs and fries from the Chinese spot. Ribs and fries from the Chinese spot, that's funny. Are those like Chinese flavored, or Chinese flavored, I mean, there's no Chinese flavor, but like Chinese cuisine style ribs, or is it just American food made by a Chinese restaurant? That sounds like something I want to try. He said, don't talk to me. His name is Oscar. Thank you, Jay. There's a catnip, and I am from Germany, Vasim. There's a catnip mouse around here, which looks more like a lamb, and we always refer to it as lamb chop. Cute. Sweet. Is it like a fuzzy or like a fluffy mouse? Our cats love to play with the catnip mouse, especially Rusty, but Rusty is a little bit, I don't want to say addicted, but yeah, he and catnip is not a good combination because he's getting really attached to it, to say the least. Thank you, Siam. I'm glad you like the name. Barbecue flavored, nice. Well, yeah, go ahead. Order your Chinese barbecue ribs with the fries. Is he on any drugs from the surgery? Maybe it's that. Maybe he's woozy still. Well, yeah, he has some. He's on his last day of medicine. He has antibiotics and a painkiller, but the painkiller might also affect him a little bit in that sense. You're right. Bye, Shuriken. Have a great one as well, please. And yeah, say hi to Em and enjoy your weekend, guys. And might see you tomorrow.
Hey.
Thanks for hanging out, Shuriken.
Why'd you take that off?
Because I felt bad for him. I can see him. He's just playing with the lamb chop right now. I keep an eye on him. I will. I keep an eye on him. He's in my camera. I can see him. See, he's not even nibbling. He's nibbling a little bit. I'm in trouble. Oscar, here's the cone. He doesn't want to wear it. I'll put Oscar next to me, okay, in the kitchen. Come on, Oscar, we go for a ride. You ordered a taxi to the kitchen. There you go. Just hang out with me, okay? So I have an eye on you. I got in trouble for my husband. With a shrimp egg roll too. You're getting barbecue ribs and fries with a shrimp egg roll? That should be illegal, Jay. What a combo. I guess America is the land of the endless opportunities and the land of the free. So go ahead and order that menu. the stitches are, he has one here on his arm, like under his arm, not on the, what's it called? The underarm. And the other ones are closer to his manly parts, if that makes sense. And Siam, my dog, is a single child. Or an only child. He doesn't have a sibling because we found him on the street. I wasn't planning on having a dog just because I wasn't sure how I could, with work and living situations. So I wasn't planning on having a dog. So now we only have one. But maybe one day we'll have another one. Potatoes are cooked. Yeah. Shoot. Guess what? I forgot to put salt into it. So now we definitely have medieval peasant food right here. Plain potatoes with carrots. Yummy, yummy. I'm gonna add a little bit of salt after the cooking. He's nibbling the top of his arm. Oscar, stop it. No more nibbling. No more. No more. No. No, no, no. No nibbling. No, 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 no. No. No, no. You can lay down, but no nibble. No nibble, okay?
Or you just put the coat on.
Yeah. No nibble. No more. Are you gonna put the cone on?
Yeah.
Okay, for the time I'm cooking, Oscar's gonna wear his cone, I guess. I know, Oscar. It's because you're being a bad boy and you're nibbling, okay? And it's not good for you. Okay, I'm gonna add some black pepper as well. And then I'm gonna fry an egg. Hey, do you want some food? Kochen?
What?
Do you want food?
Sure.
Potatoes and eggs. Cats are going crazy over there. Oh, shots. And no, I don't have birds. If you hear a bird, this is just my cat. She might sound like a bird. She makes some crazy sounds sometimes. So yeah, that's probably what you're hearing right now. Okay, I just drained the excess water, so I'm just gonna use a potato masher and mash the carrots and potatoes a little bit. Susie, leave them alone. And then I'm gonna fry the egg. Et voila. Rusty, leave them alone. I know, poor Oscar, I know. Oscar, you're almost done, okay? You got 2 more days of wearing the crown or having your stitches, and then you're done. You gotta hang in there, buddy. They sell all kind of things, but yeah, I love those kind of restaurants that just sell everything. Like you can get Mexican food and Vietnamese cuisine and curries and sushi and yakisoba and ribs of fries. So that's funny. Just do all kinds of food. Okay, I'm gonna heat up a pan, get the eggs. So let us fry some eggs, y'all. Use some avocado oil. Also, I'm gonna add a little bit of butter into the potatoes. Because as Germans, we do love our butter. Piece of butter goes in. Ta-da. And now I'm just gonna mash that one time. This is definitely not Instagram worthy food. Or this influencer kind of food. But this is usually the most yummy food. If it's sometimes it's not about the looks, it just has to taste good, right? And it's also nostalgic for me, so it adds this nostalgic factor as well. Ooh. I think the pan is a little bit too hot for my liking. I'm gonna make one egg for myself. Or no, I'll make 2 eggs for me and 2 for my husband. Rusty, you should not be up here. I'm cooking right now, okay? It's hot. Get down. Okay, so now I'm just waiting for my eggs and then I'm gonna plate and eat it. And I'll let you know how it tastes like. And my cat's name is, the big one is called Rusty. He's sitting over there. Please don't mind that mess over there. I was repotting my plants and cutting off some leaves from this big one. And I got some new leaves, which are really cute and beautiful. I'll show you. Look how cute. This leaf just came out this morning. So it's like super shiny. Hi, Rusty. And this one is new too. Look at all those shades. It's like different shades of green. Oh. Oscar, leave the cone on. You're a good boy. I know, Schatzi. Poor guy. But it's for his best because he is a nibbler and he always gives himself some sore spots and nibbles until it's getting like really red and inflamed, so it's not good for him. He needs his allergy shot, so he gets like a shot every 3 months or so, which is helping him with the allergies, but I didn't do it the last month because of his surgery and all the medications he was on, so I just didn't want to, you know, have him to have too much things going through his body. But yeah, he's definitely on the itchy side now, so he definitely needs his allergy shot very bad. Come on, little eggs, please fry. I'm hungry, girl. My nose is itchy too. I feel like like I said earlier, I feel like the pollen are getting really bad here again. Let me plate the mashed potatoes. Ta-da. I mean, it really doesn't look very great. It's just mashed potatoes with carrot pieces. But it is really good. So if you're looking for a really cheap and simple meal, I can definitely recommend. It's one of the meals I grew up with as a kid. Enjoy your dinner, Siam. What are you eating? Are you making something? Are you someone cooking for you, or? Yeah, Shats. What are you upset about? A pinch of salt. One thing that happens when you're doing cooking in a live stream is definitely when you talk a lot and you're distracted by things, it's harder to focus on the cooking. So I completely forgot to put salt into the water of the potatoes and the carrots. But yeah, still good to add some later on. Eggs are frying. Oscar, you're so cute with your little cone. Such a sweetie. I feel so bad for him having to wear this. Oh, it's hot. I just want to flip you. I don't like my eggs when they're like wobbly on top, so I like to turn them around one time and then good to go. A little bit more carrots. Okay, and we're done. Ta-da! I mean, it really doesn't look spectacular. It's literally just eggs and mashed potatoes, but it's always my favorite part. Yeah. It's just such a good combo with the carrots and everything. And like I said earlier, usually it's like a side salad going with it. Yummy, yummy, yummy. This is like super nostalgic for me. It's like a very typical food for me when I was a kid. Just there with a salad. Simple but delicious. Sometimes the simplest meals are the best. But yeah, if you never had that, I can recommend you trying it. It's super simple and delicious. I'm gonna eat with the husband now, and I wish you all a beautiful weekend, and I'll see you tomorrow. We might cook something cooler tomorrow, so I don't even know what we're gonna do tomorrow. But yeah, hope to see you tomorrow, and if not, I wish you a beautiful weekend and a great Saturday and Sunday tomorrow. And see you soon. Bye y'all. And nice to meet those that are new to the channel. Welcome.